Hello, hello, everybody. Chris here. I hope you're all just absolutely wonderful today. Sorry, I had to look to see where I'm supposed to look. I hope you're all wonderful today. My name is Chris. If this is your first time here, welcome. I hope you enjoy the video, and if you do, please do those YouTubey things like, subscribe, share, comment, etc. It'd be very much appreciated by me. And to my dear friends and returning True Blues, thanks so much for your continued love, support, kindness, and friendship. It means the world to me. So, two things. Number one, before I even get to anything, it is very hot these days. I have my fan on, so if you hear some muffling or some sound, that's what it is. I hope it's not too distracting or disturbing for you. And number two, well, I don't remember what was number two's. Anyways, this video is kind of a catch-all video. It's a maintenance video, it's an update video, announcement video. It's all that kind of stuff. I don't know how long it'll be. It depends how long I talk and what I go on about, usual stuff. It'll include vent stuff, what's coming up on the channel, all that kind of thing. So, where to start? Let's start with June Pride. So, June Pride was an event I hosted with my dear friend Stacy. It was a wonderful success. I'm very happy with it. And I did a canvas for it. I have not showed it, I don't believe, yet. So I finished it. So I have it here to show you what I did. It is a little persnickety with the drills. So hopefully none of them... Yep, I see one already gone again. It is a budget canvas. It was... let me just show you first of all. So here we have... It is a swan. It is a 40 by 50 AB canvas swan. A stained glass. Very pretty, actually. I'm not surprised because that's why I did it and kept it. But it kind of looked really nice without drills. So with drills, I think it looks really beautiful. So I just want to show you once more before I put it down. Alright, let me get this out of the way, put it over there. So let's talk about that canvas. So I got that from a budget company when I was doing reviews for them, unboxings, which by the way, and I don't know if anybody's noticed or asked, I'm not doing them anymore, not because I don't want to, but because they just stopped asking. I think with the whole tariff and that horrible man, they just, went quiet. And I don't know if... I know a few of my friends are no longer doing it. I don't think they've been asked. And if other people are, I really have seen a huge downturn in kind of like budget unboxings. So, I don't know... Again, if they're doing them anymore, if they're still doing them, but maybe they moved on to other people after their break, I don't know. So, if anybody's wondering why I haven't done any of them lately, because I usually do special drills with them. That's why, because they stopped asking. So, oh well, it was a nice run, no matter what. I got lots of stuff, beautiful stuff, and so the swan. Why I mentioned that was just for FYI, but. Also, the swan was from them, one of them. Now, I had gotten a handful of, maybe a handful, yeah, of these AB drill regular rounds from various budget companies. I didn't love the renders on them. They look different for sure. They looked a lot less, to me, what I call detailed. I don't know. I can't describe... Ooh, excuse me. Hiccup. I can't describe it, why I just didn't love it, or why it looked different, but they did. And then I started working on one. It was a tree. And I got probably 30% done with it. And I'm like, I really don't want to do this. First off, budget kits are usually a lot more confetti because they're computer rendered. So anything computer rendered has more confetti. If it's hand charted, it's done appropriately. Well, I hate to use the word appropriately, but it's done to chart as best it can be. Obviously, if you're doing it, if a person is charting it, and basically what it means is there's the excess colors that you don't need are taken out, and so with hand charting. So with computer charting, any kind of color it sees anywhere, it's going to put them there. So that's kind of how it was. I don't know, it was, the trees just were that I was doing were just, I didn't love them. I didn't love how it looked. And I was going to, I was going to add some ABs on my own because, again, it was a pretty design and it had ABs in the tree, but in some colors, but not the other ones. But I was like, well, if you're going to put ABs in this tree color, there really should at least have some in this one. And so I'm like, why am I going to waste my ABs that I have in my own stash on this kit that I don't love, that it's, kind of experiment me doing, so I just trashed it. And there were a couple other ones that I had gotten from them. Well, there was another tree one. I don't know if there's any other ones. I know there's a swan one. And I was wary at the get-go, so I didn't get lots of them. So those are the only 3 I can remember right now that I had. But I kept the swan because I thought it actually looked pretty good. And it actually came out better than I thought. Before I move on, I just wanted to say, the glue on here, not good. First off, it is either, it's probably like a, what do you call it? Oh, Chris, what's the word? Some sort of mounting adhesive. It could be double-sided glue, but I don't think it is, because double-sided is usually so persnickety. But the mounting adhesive usually is a little less persnickety. But I didn't have any troubles with rivers or anything like that in that at all. That's what I'm saying. But I could tell it's not a poured glue. You could just tell by dime painting. If you've been dime painting, you could tell the clear difference between a poured glue and a not poured glue. So it wasn't a poured glue. It was probably a mounting one. And usually they're kind of actually a little sometimes more sticky. But this one isn't as sticky. Like I said, drills are just popping off. Not because they don't fit in, but the glue is just not that strong. And then there were guide circles. And so I don't know if you could tell when I showed it, which luckily you really can't too badly, but you can see in the whiter areas the black behind the drill. So the closer you get up, you can see a little black. However, it's not as bad as has been in past. And of course, super confetti-ish. But at least the confetti here kind of looks really pretty because of the style it is in. A lot of, the stained glass window, you can see all that. But again, that's unnecessary ones against the window here with all the different browns or greens and purples, which again, drives me crazy. And for this one, I'm not going to drive myself crazy by taking out and replacing. So that's the canvas I did for Pride. It was nice, and I'm glad with the finish, but I gotta store that somehow okay, or hang it somewhere, because those drills are just gonna so easy. You just move it, the canvas, and the drill goes missing. So anyways, you're tired of hearing about that, let's move on. I talked about that one way too long. I have a list here. Let me talk about that. So again, before I move on, I just want to thank you to all the fabulous sponsors again for the Pride event. Thank you to all participants. It was really successful. It was a great event, and I appreciate all of you. I really, truly do. Let's see. Now we're into... Oh, sorry. Oh. I tried to put my paper away, and it's falling all over. Now we're into July. So July is Bubble Round event month. I'm doing it with Maritza. she actually completed a canvas, a bubble round canvas. So let's all give it up for Maritza. We're very proud of you. The lady of few finishes, but I love you. We all love you anyways. It's okay. But we all are proud of you. And yes, I had to call you out because of it. I'm glad you did one. I hope you had fun doing it. And all that. But I do have some finishes. So I've been thinking before I show you my finishes for the bubble round event, because it's not the end of the event yet, but my thinking is this. I have, that I'm going to talk about in a minute, August and September are event heavy for me. I've decided kind of to go heavy on my event participation. Why, I don't know, but I'm going to do it. And unfortunately, a lot of the events don't have the canvases that I could use for all of them. So I'm going to be having to kit up a number of canvases and work on a number of them. So I can probably get started. And I'm also in another event right now, not only the bubble event. So it's like, should I do one more bubble around or not? Because I was planning on doing the larger one, the very large one. I have one of them, 40 by 80. But you know what? I just made a decision here. I'm not going to do it. I would have loved to do that one as a kind of a finale for this event. I'm so excited that there are people here in the event trying them for the first time, who are having fun with them, seeing all the different kind of canvases, finding out what exactly they are. And yes, some people are only doing special drills, which is not a bubble round, but I'm Chris. I let it slide. I have to. You're participating and you're trying to be part of the community, so you know what? It's okay. But I wanted to do it as the big kind of like finale for me. But with all the other stuff coming up, I kind of want to stick to it because I have a lot of stuff I got to do. So I did plenty of this for this event anyways. So I'm going to show you my finishes. I did post them in the Bubble Round Facebook group. So some of you may have seen them if you're part of the group. But if you're not, and you're not participating, you didn't see them, here they are. So I have this one. This is a coconut tree. Beautiful. With a lotus down there. Then I have these elephants with the heart. Now we're on to 3, which is this colorful tree with the hill and the signature rounds, circles of a bubble round. 4, we have a peacock, which I'm calling the Mardi Gras peacock because of the green, yellow, and purple of Mardi Gras that you see in New Orleans. So, and the queen peacock with the crown, love it. We have these 3 trees. With special shapes in them too. This tree with the swirly branches. This like Van Gogh looking one with the like succulent sort of thing, or a desert. A lot of rhinestones in this one. And I do have 2 other ones. The other one, of course, I forgot to bring up last night here to the room. So I don't have it for you. I'll post it in the Facebook group. It's no big deal. It was just a mandala. So it's not like a fabulous looking one like this one, which is 3 lotus flowers. I love this one. Gorgeous. Beautiful. Kind of like that one. That's a longer one. That's a bubble round back there. That lotus. Just fabulous. Okay, so those are the bubble rounds I did for the event. So again, thank you all for the participation. I'm so glad everybody who, or I'm thinking most of the people who are participating, having fun. I'm getting really wonderful feedback, and someone even asked if we're going to do it next year, and I said, you never know. We'll talk about it, and if people want to do it next year, we do it. I certainly have enough. Maritza will have enough. And again, you could always get these small ones. Those 30 by 30s, Amazon and other places have tons of them. So at least you can still get those kind, and not maybe these kind that I showed you anymore. But a handful of them still around. So we got to get on these people and say, why aren't you making these anymore? So, okay, that's for that. Now, I'm just going to touch on... Before I talk about Rude, Crude, Nude, and Dark and other events I'm going to do, I'm going to switch focus and talk about some other stuff first. Okay, comments. So, I've said it before, I said it a million times. I'll say it a million more. I'm so sorry, you all. I read every one of your comments. As soon as one comes in, I see it and read it. Listen, I'm going to be honest with you. I am always up and honest with all of you. Some people say, I don't look at numbers. I don't look at subscribers. I don't look at this. I do. I do all the time. I'm always refreshing to see how many subscribers I have. I'm always refreshing to see how many people watch my videos. I'm always refreshing to see who commented and what the comments are. Other people might not do it. Okay. Other people might do it, but just want to say they don't because they don't want to look like, self-involved or something or whatever. I don't know. I'm just honest about it. I do. I look at them all the time. And quite frankly, numbers have dropped. Well, first, subscribers for a long time have slowed down. Viewership has really dropped. Honestly, I think it's two things. Number one, some of us have been around a long time. Maybe people get tired of us. Maybe they move on to other people, which is understandable. Newer people come out. Different content they have. Some people just straight up leave the craft or don't do YouTube anymore. That's fine. I mean, there are people from years ago that I would comment all the time or have interactions with, and they just disappeared, and haven't heard from them in a long time. And some people's lives are just busy, and so you don't know, at least through comments, if they're watching or anymore. But what it is, what it is. We all have lives. We all have decisions. Nobody knows anybody's explanation. I always listen. I do this for fun. I'm not doing this as a living. I'm not making any money because I'm not monetized. I don't take money for anybody. I do this for fun. If I get sent sneak peeks or PR stuff from those budget companies or friends send me gifts, that's wonderful. But this isn't a living for me. So whether a lot of people watch or not, I would love it. I would love it, of course, because that's why I look at the numbers, and I would like to improve it. But at the end of the day, I'm doing this for fun. As long as there's a few people watching, I'll still do it. But I know a lot of people, if you go look at their numbers, it's changed, at least with us who've been around a while. Not everybody, but maybe some of us. And, again, this is a lot of dime painting was pandemic stuff. So now that it's over, people have gotten back to their normal ways beforehand. So they don't have a lot of time to YouTube and do that stuff. So it's okay. It is what it is. And there are always new people always coming in, but they always tend to find the bigger channels. So it's all good. All good. Why am I telling you this? Because the comment thing, I also might be, in my mind, maybe one of the reasons why things have slowed down, for me at least, is maybe the comments issue. Because So what I was doing was I was always lax in returning comments. So I don't know if some people thought I wasn't commenting back, and they're like, well, why waste my time if he's not going to return the comment? But I always do. But I do it on my iPad, and you can't like do the at them, so they're not highlighted, so they don't get an email. If some people are set up to get email, I know I am, and of course it always doesn't work. Why, I don't know, but sometimes it does and sometimes it doesn't. You get an email if somebody replies to a comment, or your little bell thing on YouTube will show you that somebody replied, whether it's on or not, all that kind of stuff. But they have to do it by your name, I think. I don't know. Anyways, so I was really always lax in it, but I always got back to people. And then I decided to do from Anthony from Sing and Placing. I noticed he was answering comments when he would like do walks with the dog. And so I decided, you know what, that's really cool and interesting and different and quite honestly a time saver, I think. So I started doing it that way. And I know some people liked it, but I don't know if everybody's going to go back and watch a video of me just answering comments, kind of a lot of the same stuff being said. So there's that. And now I've been so completely lax. It's been a really long time since I've responded to people. So I feel really bad about that. Excuse me 1 second. Okay, I'm back. I'm sorry. So I do feel really bad about not getting back to you all, either by writing or by doing the comment video. So I've been thinking maybe I should just go back to the normal way, the old-fashioned way, and I will be writing back comments. Now, I'm not going to retroactively go back to people or comments from videos past, but whatever is in my YouTube, studio thing where it shows you all the comments that are made, that's how I'm going to answer them. And so I'll go back on those videos and I'll just answer them that way. It's going to take a really long time. Believe me, it's taken me a couple days in the past to do it. Who knows how long it's going to take because I'm so behind in comment responding. But again, the videos have also slowed down, as so has comments. So maybe not as long. So I just wanted to put that out there. Again, my apologies. I really don't think I don't appreciate it. Believe me, I really truly do. And I feel horrible that I'm just so lazy about it. I really do. But I'm going to start doing it the old-fashioned way again. So there's that. As for talking about videos and content, that's a preview for what stuff's going to come up. With me taking out the comment stuff, I'm going to bring in a few different things. First off, I'm going to do more start to finishes. Now, it won't be necessarily an unboxing to finish, but it'll be like a start to finish. And usually a lot of those will have to do with if I'm replacing drills or not. Maybe. I don't know. I'm not going to do it with every dime painting, obviously. But certain ones I'm going to show you my progress along the way to finish, and then we'll have the finish at the end and all that. I think that's a really cool idea. And I liked how the other one came out. So I'm going to do that. I probably still should do a finished video of stuff I've done from this year, or maybe even last year. Again, even with that, I'm so behind on stuff that I don't think I've showed you all that I've finished. I'm going to do a couple of videos of what I'm calling my favorites. So, in a way, and so part of it is what's on my wall. So I'm going to take you around my house to every place there's a dime painting hanging, like over here, and show you every single one that I have hanging on my wall. I'm going to do a video of that because I do hang them up. They are in this room, which is my craft room. They're in my bedroom. I have some in the living room and the kitchen. So I actually do hang up stuff that I worked on. Now, the thing is, I don't change them out because I'm really, again, super lazy. The only places that usually get changed out is the living room because I only have usually 2 or 3 in there. Right now there are 2. And of course Christmas usually facilitates the change. So they come out down for Christmas time. I put up my Christmas stuff, and then after Christmas they come down and I decide let's put something new up. So and then I usually leave them up for the rest of the year because again, Chris is lazy. But the rest of these rooms, they've been kind of the same for a long time. I've been wanting to change stuff in my bedroom. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to show you, do a wall art video. And I might do, because the living room I might change out soon. And I might change like a couple things in my bedroom. So I might do like a before and after for those two. So you can see the old stuff and the new stuff I put up. And I'm going to do a top 10. I'm going to do a top 10 favorite diamond paintings I've ever done. These are my just pure favorites. That has to do with me doing them, working on them, the finish, the design, you know, all that kind of stuff. Just what are my favorite ones if I had to have a favorites. There are some that are more meaningful that are not going to be on the list, that mean more to me for sentimental reasons or for personal reasons, whatever you want to say. But they're not necessarily my favorite diamond paintings. And to me, there's a difference there. Some of you might agree with that. Some of you may be like, what are you talking about? We all think of things as differently, you know. So I'm going to do one of that. Let's see. I was thinking about maybe doing a stash update, but I don't know about that. That's a lot of work. But now it's a little different because I did, again, I don't know if you know, but I kind of went through my stuff and decided what I want and what I didn't want. And the stuff I didn't want, I just got rid of. I could have done something else with it, but it's just too different. Again, laziness and just making a big thing of getting rid of actually stuff to people. It's just a lot. So I kind of just got rid of some stuff. So I pared it down. So I do have my stuff in 4 different places, basically. My special drills are nearly 100% in the binder things, which I have here, but I don't want to lift up. It's still too heavy. You know, the 30 by 30, 30 by 40s are in those booklet things. So I keep the finished ones and unfinished ones in there. So that's where they are, most of them. I do have a couple of stuff, you know, scattered around places, but for the most part, that's where most of those are. I have newer stuff that I've gotten all in their boxes. And I'm not going to get rid of them. Then I have some of the stuff in this dresser over here, inside the dresser. They're rolled up. That I don't. Sorry. Oh, the phone just scares me when it rings sometimes, you know. Anyways, so I was talking about where my diamond paintings are. So I have some in the binders. Some of them are in these boxes. Some are in this dresser. The premium ones are in this dresser. They're rolled up. Diamond Art Club, Dreamer Designs, and Pam Diamond Paintings. Those are the 3 main ones. And then in the bottom drawer, I have like the other companies that usually have 1, 2, 3 of them, you know, depending on the company. That's where they are. And then finally up here, as you could see the little cat, the black cat right there? Up there, under those books, those are all my budget kits that are like above 30 by 40 that I kept. And I keep them up there, number one, because I used to keep them over there on the door on these kind of long things that you had rolled, and I had them rolled up. But I really decided, you know what, not a good idea. It's good for storage, but number one, it is super heavy. But beyond that, doing that makes that rolled up like that separates it puts like a it can make a bubble kind of in the back of the canvas, and it's hard to get out and stuff like that. So I'm like, no, you know what, just being like that forever. So I just straightened them out as best as I could, laid them all up there, put some heavy stuff on there. Some of them are so big it's hanging over a little bit. Some of them, they got better, some of them not so much, because, you know, them being like that for so long. plus, you know, again, the size of them, some of them, a few of them, it's hard to get something heavy on the area, all the areas. So that's where they're all stored. Definitely doing the regular kits are easier than including all the special drills. But I would include the special drills because I consider them, you know, part of dime painting and canvases and a part of the stash. So I don't know. It'll be really up to you all if you want me to do an update on that stuff. So because it's been a couple years since I did an update on my stash, and you know, again, some new people love stash videos. You know, we'll see. And two other things, I have an event winning video I have to do. However, I don't have the stuff yet. So I was lucky enough to be one of the winners in the Nick's Notions Phoenix Fantasy event. And I think there were 6 of us. Or there are like 5 of us, and then the 6th person is kind of like grand prizes. I don't know if they get different stuff. I don't know. But I was a weekly winner, and each winner gets like lots of stuff. It's a gigantic event. And so I'm very appreciative to Nick's, Anita, and all the sponsors of that event, of course. So I've gotten a handful of things. I gotten a few gift codes and something else. And so I want to do an all-inclusive video for that, because she's also says there's a big box of stuff they're going to be sending out. But, you know, people's life and stuff going on and having to wait for everything to come in. It hasn't come yet. She hasn't shipped them out yet. So whenever that comes, I'm going to do an unboxing of it. And I really would like to do a main unboxing of all that Phoenix Fantasy event winnings all in one. So I'm going to do a video just based for that. And then finally, I want to do a video, although there was another one I thought about doing too, and I can't remember what it was, and it's driving me crazy because I thought it was such a cute idea, but I don't remember, because it's something like this other video, which is like the rainy day video, which I think, again, was Katie from Diamond and Washi did. And I think that's kind of like, say, what's your favorite in your stash, or what are you looking forward to doing most kind of video. And so I thought, well, let me pick out a top 10 or something in my stash and show you what are the ones I'm looking forward to doing the most. And so I'm going to do that kind of video. And there was something else along those lines that I wanted to do, that I thought about doing, but I didn't write it down, and I don't remember what it was. And it's driving me crazy because I thought it was such a cute thing. I don't think anybody's done it. But I didn't write it down. Idea in one ear, out the other. As soon as it came, it's gone. Because bad memory Chris over here. So, that's just what it is. And that, I think, is it for the other stuff that I wanted to talk about. Excuse me. I guess we can go back to the event stuff, right? So, August is going to be super busy for me. Oh, what am I thinking? I'm just crazy. I don't know. Well, you know what? I was saying to someone I was talking to, or in a live, I think it was, if I know, because I'm a one canvas person, I can work on a canvas and maybe work on a special drill at the same time. I don't like having whips. I'm not good at that. And then when events come, I like to have the finish in the event. It's not required through most events, but for me, I don't know what it is. I just feel I have to have it finished during the event. It's just a need in me. I don't know. I can't explain it. It's just there. So with this like week and a half or something left before August comes, I know and I decided to do these events. I'm going to have to put myself in a mindset where it's like, Chris, you're not going to probably finish these. You're almost likely not going to come close to finishing them. And not only that is, you have to not burn yourself out. You have to not drive yourself crazy work on a little section on one day, and go to the next canvas and work on that one day, and the next canvas and work on that one day. It's like Monday is this canvas, Tuesday is this canvas, Wednesday is this one. You know, rotate them all out by days. I don't like doing that, but I'm going to have to put myself in that mindset now. So when it comes, I'm like, oh my God, what am I going to do? Oh, I have to get through this. Oh, I got to, you know, I'm just that kind of person. And so I'm going to have to really accumulate myself to do that, because I'm going to do a number of them. And you'd think I'd write it down. I didn't, but I have the canvases here, so I should remember. So of course, August is Rude, Crude, Nude, and Dark. Hosted by yours truly and Miranda and Maritza from my Dime Painting with Besties and Kiss My Crafts. And this is I think our 4th year, something like that. And again, join the Facebook group, join the event. It is a 18 plus event. You know, it's anything naughty, basically, rude, crude, nude, dark, you know, anything that falls between there. It's pretty open interpretation. Just, you know, if you want to join the event and you have a question on your canvas, just ask us. All we can say is yes, it qualifies, or no. You don't have to go out and buy anything. Just if you think you want to participate and you have something in your stash that you think might work, just ask. It's simple, you know. So I'm doing, for my event, ironically, the smallest dime painting of all the ones I'm going to be doing. I would have loved to have like another custom made of, you know, like a sexy kind of one, provocative one, but no time, and with everything going on, you know, with that man and tariffs and all that kind of stuff, who knows where I get it. If I could get it, I don't know. So I just pulled the one I have for my stash that I was going to do last year that I never got to. And it is a Cookie Monster. And you're asking, well, what is so rude, crude, or nude about the monster who loves cookies? Well, he's telling us what C is for. To him, C is for see you next Tuesday. So that will be my canvas for Rude, Crude, Nude, and Dark. All right. Now I'm also doing some other ones. So let's see. Okay, that's not it. And this is a finish. I am not for this video. Okay, here we have it. I will be doing this one too. So this is from Diamond Art Club. It's around, and of course, the Monster Who Loves Cookies is around a 30 by 40 from a budget company. And I'll be doing this one. Beautiful, right, guys? I love it. Usually not my thing to do kind of big catch like this, but I really got this because I thought my dad would like it. And so I'm kind of really doing it for him. And this is called Divine Authority from Raven Phelan. And it's just fabulous. So what am I doing this for? This one, well, first off, Diamond Art Club, best renders, easiest renders to get through. So I actually probably, if I don't, depending on the situation of how I'm going to be spacing out diamond painting, realistically I could finish this one, but it depends on the other ones. I mean, with this one and my cookie, I could probably finish both of them, but the other ones, I don't know. Anyways, back to the main event hand. This one will be done for Paws and Claws, or Claws and Paws. So that one, I know Laura from Anxiety Art Adventures is hosting it, as well as somebody else. Not coming to mind. I'm forgetting. I want to say Alyssa, but I'm not sure. But either way, I will put everybody's socials down below. I'll put all the event information down below for all of these events, in case you're interested in joining. And I'm sorry if I'm forgetting people, misidentifying co-hosts. I'm sorry. It's just my brain is that bad. So, my memory, I should say, not my brain, but, you know. Is there a difference? I don't know. So, I'm doing it for that, for Paws and Claws, or Claws and Paws, whichever one it goes first. Because that's a big cat, and he has paws and claws. And I will also be doing this for Oz and Og, again, which is, I think, hosted by Brittany and Robin, Tammy, Ditzy, methinks. Again, I'm sorry if I got it wrong. Either way, again, everybody will be like, blah, blah. So, Oz and Og, because, of course, he represents the lion from Wizard of Oz, the Cowardly Lion. And if you'll excuse me for 1 second, I have returned. I'm so sorry. I am so stuffed up, and I'm usually not this way, but not that you care. I just got a vacuum cleaner for the upstairs of my house. My dad got me one. It's honestly, it had been a while since I vacuumed because lugging the vacuum we have up here is, again, Chris being lazy and Chris being careful because he has no insurance and can't fall and go to the hospital or get killed. And it's a heavy vacuum. So it's been quite some time since I've been able to vacuum up here, and I didn't want to lug my old one up here. So finally, he was like, he bought me a nice, lighter one. And so I just used it this morning before I came in here to do these videos. And it's one of those ones with a canister where you empty it out. So, even though I was careful as possible is not to breathe that in, still it's getting near you when you empty out into the garbage. And so I think it's aggravated the dander and dust because, allergies. And plus I have no water here, so that's why I had to take a break. So I apologize. I know it's TMI, but you're like my family, so I tell you everything. Okay. So we did Rude Good Nude, we did Paws and Claws, Claws and Paws, Paws and Claws, and Oz with Og for those 2 canvases. What else do we have? We have this one. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Big canvas. And I should bop Eve on the head because I have to pull out this giganto canvas for the Asian year-long event because I wanted to do a nice, beautiful pink lotus. And she's like, no, it's not Asian enough. Because in August, they are doing an event within the event. So if you are following or not following, Eve and Adam, again, link below, are doing a year-long Asian-themed dime painting event. But August, they're doing specifically an event within the event, which is you can earn, extra entries or what have you, for the event, prizes and stuff, if you do something specifically themed towards the eastern part of Asia, which obviously is China, Japan, Taiwan, those countries over there. Asia is considered a large place. That includes, of course, places like, Russia and India and all that. But they want, for August, for the event, inside the event, specifically something for East Asia. Now, I am not participating in the entire event. I did participate earlier this year, and I was able to win something, which was very nice. I won a tray, a beautiful tray, and actually, I will show you it while I'm here, because I happen to have it right here. I won this beautiful tray from Creations Morin. Isn't that gorgeous? I absolutely adore this. This is just a stunning design. I can't stop looking at it, guys. Fabulous. So, I wanted to do a lotus, because it's a Diamond Art Club. It's around. It's a simple one. And even though the lotus is a major part of Chinese culture and their religion, I was told it was not Asian enough. Or obviously Asian enough. So I had to go through my stuff and figure out what else could I choose. And there's no way I was choosing a Yume large canvas that had excuse me, that's that happening. I have plans for those and I need time. This one I'm going, excuse me by the way for coughing. This one is just going to be done as is. And so I have here a Craftably, and it is a Jasmine Beckett Griffith. I don't know the size in centimeters. It's huge. But in inches, it's a 24 by 32. And it is called Kiernan and Bekneko. And I think, I don't remember what is what. I know the dragon, this little dragon guy, I think is one of them. I don't know if the other one is her instrument, or I think maybe one of the two evil cats down there. I love this one. I love this cat with that little smile. Look at it. And this was actually sent to me kind of as, I guess you could call it a gift, or it's a rehoming from my dear, dear, wonderful Maritza, because this was hers, but she's like, no, I don't want to do it, and she got freaked out by those evil cats. So, thank you, Maritza. So, I will be starting on this for the event, the Asian event. So, that is, let's see, Rude Critter News, the Asian event, Paws and Claws, Oz and Og, and finally, the last one, which I don't have the canvas to show you, because I'm working on it right now. It's finishing up my July and August event. It's a 2-month event of Rose Prophet Creations. And I'm not halfway through, but like 40% through 2 rows on the canvas on that one. And that's a really pretty one. And so, excuse me, like I said, that's a 2-month event. So it goes through July and August. So that I'll be working on as well. So that one I want to finish though. Number one, because I already started it. I'm not really worried about winning anything from that event. And I don't want them to have to ship me anything. Especially because, they're in Australia. They're hosting it. And I would feel bad, with the shipping prices and everything. And well, I don't know what the prizes are. I haven't looked. So I think they're requiring a finish. I don't remember. So I would like to finish it, especially with 2 months. And so, but I don't know what I'm going to be doing with that one. As far as that goes, whether I'm going to finish that one or not in the right time. But being that I started it and it's nearly half done, I want to finish that one. It's my main priority. So those are the 5 events in August I'll be doing. This Jasmine Beckett Griffith one is definitely not going to be finished. It's going to be the one I work on the least. I will work on it enough to hopefully get a row or 2 done. And so that'll be for that event. And, those are the 5 events. And then September. What am I doing in September? I think I'm doing a couple in September. So the Asian one will be held over because, again, it's the year-long event. So I don't have to worry about finishing it for August. So I'll be finishing all of this stuff if I haven't finished it in September. So of course in September I'll be doing the Asian event again. Because like I said, I'm not going to be finishing it. So there's that one. And the only other one for right now I could think of is the Oh, is this in September though? I don't know. So I have a couple other events. I know that there's a caregiver event with Lee, Lenore, and I believe Tammy. I'm going to find something to work on for that. Haven't decided what to do yet with that one. And there's the Witch event with Ren from Diamond Art Emporium. Emma, I think her name is. I'm sorry. Tammy and Rich, I believe, are going to do the event called Witch. I think that's a 2-month event that is in September and October. Again, could be wrong. I'm going to list all the information down there. And so that is, I'm going to do this for that event as well. Oh, that's right. And then I think Arietta, I forget her channel name. Again, link it below. I think she's hosting a Pam diamond painting event. And this happens to be Pam with the witch. So I'm super excited, guys. I'm so excited to work on this one. When I seen this canvas, I was plotting. I just love it. And I can't wait to do it. And it is a 60 by 60 witch here with the celestial moon and the clouds. And you have the witch with her wand and Saturn up here. I just love this one. And so I'll be doing this one for the Pam diamond painting event, which I believe is September, and the Witch event. So those are the events that coming up that I'll be participating in, and the canvases I will be working on. I don't think there's anything else I had to tell you all. I hope you didn't mind me rambling on and telling you my personal information and my canvas stuff and all this other stuff. But it's nice just to have a little sit down and talk face to face sometimes, right? I hope you all are just doing wonderful. I hope if you're in somewhere hot, you're staying cool. And if you're in somewhere cool, you're staying warm. I hope you're taking care of yourselves. I hope things are well with you. Thank you all so much again for your support, for your kindness. There's so many kind people out there. It's kind of the little hope in humanity I have. It's really wonderful, people's kindness, and yeah. So thank you for listening to me. I hope you all just have a fabulous day, a fabulous week, fabulous month. I don't know when I'll be putting this up, or hopefully soon. And so until next video, thanks guys so much for listening to me, for being here today. And until next time, please everybody, be safe, be happy, stay safe, stay happy. Remember, any links that stuff that would be considered you needing a link for from this video, I'll have down there in the description. If you have any questions, comments, concern, just ask me and I will do my best, especially with the question, to return to your answer right away. And until next time, guys, thanks so much. Bye, guys.